Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Today, we start a big four-game series against the Houston Astros, and that is the last series we will have before the All-Star break with the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game on Monday and Tuesday. Those will both be on the channel on those respective days. Then we'll have Wednesday, Thursday off, and then Friday back in Seattle for a big 10-game series starting against Detroit. If you'd like to see all of that, be sure to scroll down and subscribe. Ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can catch all the Mariners action here at 6 p.m. Pacific time on the channel. So do all that good stuff, and you can stay up to date with Mariners baseball here in MLB The Show 23. You can also hear me smack my controller into the table unintentionally, as well as actually intentionally. Luis Castillo is on the mound today, 11-3 with a 1.64 ERA. Lance McCullers Jr., 4-5 with a 3.66 ERA. We swept the Houston Astros last time we saw them all the way back in May. Thankfully, we don't have to see them very often or any of the AL West division teams because of the new and brand spanking new schedule where you get to play everybody and go all over the country. That is very exciting. So we haven't seen Houston in a while. We won 12-1, 7-3, and 5-3 back in Seattle. But today we are in Houston, a stadium that I do not like playing in because of those stupid Crawford boxes, but we'll see what we can do. We have some tweaks to the lineup that we'll be working with. We have more speed on our team. And so we're going to kind of tinker around and see if we could find the best lineup that works the best for us. We are 65-29 and 1 in our last 10, and we lead the Astros by 19 games. That can be the same. It could be a little bit different depending on how this series goes. We could push it to a 23-game lead. We can cut it, or they can cut it to a 15-game lead. I'd be surprised if we lost 4 in a row, but the Astros are a better team, and I have had a tendency to struggle against teams that are better, as might be expected, but I don't know. Playing some of the bad teams have really helped us extend this lead. Everybody's been kind of 5-5, 6-4, 4-6 over the last 10, with the exception of us. We've been playing very well throughout the season, like routinely 7-3 over the last 10 for the most part. So we'll see. I feel confident going into this game, but the offensive output wasn't great, and the bullpen got a little weird. Castillo gave up that 3-run blast, and then gave up that really annoying hit afterwards, which was arguably more irritating than the home run itself. Should have a pretty solid lineup throughout today's game, but we're going to have to tinker with it a little bit. So we'll do that, and we will at least make... Mateo the DH. What do we want to do here? Mateo in the 1 spot. Rodriguez. There he is. In the 2 spot. It's a right-handed pitcher. So we're going to probably want to let's do a Crawford there. Maybe a Hernandez. Or actually, Ty France is a good call there. And I think we just kind of go righty-lefty down the line. Looks all right. The question would be, is J.P. Crawford 71 overall? What do we have? What am I looking for? Fielding, arm, reaction, everything low 60s with the exception of the reaction, which is at 65. Where's our DH? 87, 72, 66, 76. I think we're going to want to swap those two. Let's do that. All right. Only one hot hitter on the team. Couple of star players to keep an eye out for on that Houston Astros roster. Best time to subscribe and do all that stuff is now while we're loading in here. Game number 86 of the season. Be through 89 games by the time we get to the All-Star break.
An AL West matchup on the show.
Man, that's a nice shot.
Seattle Mariners.
It's kind of weird that
Houston Astros.
Houston has a retractable roof.
I'm John Shambi.
Maybe that's just me.
Pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having a battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Mariners Astros coming up next here.
So just
Lance McCullers Jr. is 4-5 in 17 starts. A 3.66 ERA. He's pitched 91 or 98.1 innings
really
pitched.
good outing for him last
87
time. Scattered 2 runs,
hits,
was
58 walks,
hitters,
88
getting ahead in
strikeouts,
the
a
count.
1.47 whip.
We'll
So
see if
we
he can
should
do
probably
it
keep
again
that in
in
mind.
this
He does have a tendency to walk some batters.
Ready
Maybe
to
we should be
go?
taking more
And stepping in
information
for the
from
Mariners,
these,
Jorge Mateo.
from those stats. All right. Oh boy, he's going to be a problem for me, isn't he? Slider at 87, knuckle curve at 85, sinker at 95, circle change at 89, cutter at 91.
Line to the pitch. In for a strike.
Oh,
And
no.
that's how this game gets started.
Oh no. Left that one over the heart of the plate late on it, I'm guessing. Yeah, very late. Gotta be wary of something way out of the...
Next
Okay,
offering
there we go.
is
That's a
in
good
the
take
dirt.
right there.
Yeah, the 1-2
I
misses
think our
to
best...
even the
Okay, so
count.
we've seen what? Just knuckle curves and sliders. I don't think any of them have really been
Colors,
where he wants them.
Lines fires. That's inside.
Sinker's way off. Kind of a good recovery here.
Hacks
Ooh,
and
got me with the
misses. It's a
sinker. Damn.
strikeout.
Very frustrating right there.
I think it's going to
as
be
a
interesting.
speedy
I don't
potential
know
base
that
runner
trying to
when
get this
with 2
guy
strikes, you just struggle
out with a
to put
bunch
the
of
ball in
hits is
play.
going to be
You
the
don't
key.
even
I think
have
we're going
get
to try
hit
and
at
have
that
to
point.
give...
You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a
Slow
way to
down.
shorten up the swing and put the
Slow
ball in play next
down.
time.
We're going to have to run this pitch count way up.
The 0-1 is outside.
It seems a
and it's
little
ball
wily,
strike.
which is good news. And I think the only swings I've thrown down, they've been pretty bad, but they've been at stuff in the zone.
Swing and a miss.
It's so slow. That's still early.
The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low.
Good news is we have him up to 11 pitches here already.
Next
That's a
offering
good take.
misses
That's a
down and
great
away. Bounce to
Oh,
third.
darn. Just early on it.
Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.P. Crawford.
2 out, space is empty. J.P. Crawford will hit next. 9th in the American League in batting average.
Oh,
Swing and a
no.
pop-up. Foul territory
Damn
for the
it.
catcher. Lee brings it in for the third
That's
out.
not what I was looking for.
Mariners go down quietly there. Now here come the Astros. No
Pretty
score.
okay on the
You're
timing,
watching
just
Major League
under it.
Baseball on
And,
the show.
oh. First couple at bats were pretty good. We still got him up to 14, 15 pitches maybe. I forgot that Crawford's number got changed.
Back here in Houston.
Luis Castillo,
And today's starting pitcher,
17
Luis
starts,
Castillo.
11-3 record, a 1.64 ERA, 104.1 innings pitched, 88 hits, 7 walks, a .91 whip, and 141 strikeouts. Got knocked around a little bit in his last outing, which would have been
Here's the former MVP,
against
Jose
Tampa
Altuve.
Bay.
For the Astros,
Singing
We won the
can't ask for
game, but we
anything
just
more.
gave
This
up
guy checks
so
all
many-
the boxes offensively.
We gave up so
He's the
many
ultimate
hits.
professional, and it doesn't
was,
just
it's
start
pretty
at game
frustrating.
time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what,
Not off to a great
his
start here,
teammates
that's all
feed
right.
off of the leadership that he
Got
shows
to try to get off
on and off the field.
off to a better start, into a better rhythm sooner.
Singing, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and
Wow.
Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Swing and a
That
miss.
was another bad
As he
pitch.
was out front that time. This one popped up.
Altuve
Foul
really
ground,
bailed
first
me
base
out
side.
there.
France makes
Not
the
a
grab.
great start.
One
That was
away.
maybe 4 balls.
Batting second.
That one may be in the
Now
strike
Michael
zone.
Brantley
Okay, that was in the
steps
strike zone.
Brantley.
4 of our 5 starters up there. Otani and Suarez. AL West represented very well up there. 1 Tampa Bay
The
pitcher.
0-1. And downstairs.
Man.
And here it comes. And that one hit
Got him looking.
97
Good
on the
change
gun.
on the eye level there.
Batting third.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
Oh,
8th
good
in
Lord.
RBIs in the American League right now.
Alvarez.
That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
We can go with a
The pitch.
circle change.
Chop to the left side. On the run, sends it over to first.
Not the cleanest
And
route
that
there,
is
but
that.
got him. Circle change has been a
1-2-3 go the
surprisingly
Astros.
effective and
Scoreless
consistently
after 1.
used weapon in my pitching arsenal recently. I still don't love using it when runners are on,
Welcome back. And now, Ty France.
but it's been a little better. 14
Obviously a
pitches
guy
out of
who
a
makes
colors
good
in that first
contact,
inning.
hits for average.
13 between the
But one of
first 2
things
and
in
then
today's
just a
game,
1
the
against
value
Crawford.
in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Out towards right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Not in time. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other
That's why Ty France is so good. He leads the team in doubles, which might seem a little weird considering he has 13 speed, but with that pretty level power between lefties and righties.
Colton Wong up to hit.
Good timing, okay.
And the
And there's a
first
good
pitch
take. That's a
misses
great
for ball
take.
1. France leads off second with nobody out.
Late on the slider. Not really a worthwhile swing there.
There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is
Colton
gone.
Wong! Let's go! I didn't think that was going to get out
Last
with the
one
way
out
that
to
France
right.
stayed
Just
at
like that, they
second.
move in front. It's 2-0.
Colton Wong putting one into the bleachers. Let's go!
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job
good.
mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
That is a
That just
fantastic
misses.
take.
Ball 1.
You bring up
Colors.
somebody with pretty
These
good
don't have
power
exceptional
immediately
stuff.
after a home
Strikeout
run.
number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and
Good
keep
job.
it
Way
at
not
least
to go
somewhat
for
in the
it.
strike zone.
Yeah,
Way
I'd
to
say a
not
guy
go
like
for
this
it.
sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
Got me.
I'm looking.
Absolutely
Down on
froze me with the
strikes.
sinker. I was
And
looking
he
for
knew
something
it.
off speed.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled
Too
off.
aggressive there.
The 0-1. And that's outside.
Outside.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Oh, God damn it.
Fans don't
Knuckle
really
curve,
understand the familiarity
weight
and
on it.
relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Boog,
way
these guys
inside.
are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way
That one
back
felt
and
good.
gone.
That one felt so good.
A solo shot.
Let's
His
go.
14th of
That
the
hit
year.
felt
It's 3-0.
incredible. There it is. There's that trident. For some reason, they just don't have players modeled without their hats, really.
He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Liner caught it second.
Oh, damn it.
Can be cruel, can it? I mean,
That's a nice
sometimes it
play.
gives
That's
and
a
sometimes
really
it
nice
takes away.
play.
He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Taylor Trammell. He was hitless at 4 at-bats yesterday. First offering, and it just misses. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Stay at second. Stay at
Safely into
second.
second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone.
Really having success here with the left-handed hitters against this right-handed pitcher. The only exception is Crawford, and that was just wasn't even terrible timing on that. It was just that it was too under it enough.
Jorge Mateo now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. They say it went.
0-1.
Damn it, just couldn't slow myself down enough. Oh,
Puts it in the air out
no.
towards left center. Alvarez heads towards it and makes the grab. And that's the third out. But the
That's
long
okay.
ball
That's all
was
right.
working in this inning. Not once, but twice.
Couple of deep
It's
shots
now
there.
3-0. You're dialed in.
Bad swing on the first pitch. Should have just let that second one go, regardless of if it's, 0-2 or whatever.
Back here at Minute Maid Park.
Ready to go.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's
right
Kyle
field.
Tucker.
Okay.
The pitch.
We got kind of bailed out here. But we're not in a
Line drive,
great...
base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not in a great feel here with Castillo.
Jose Abreu
Batting
up to
fifth.
hit. Another
The first baseman,
solid power season.
Abreu.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Abreu, a really hard
Slow
worker, a
down.
guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
Over to Wong. Relay to first. Double play.
Ooh, beautiful play by Suarez. Wasn't 100% sure he was going to get to it.
Batting sixth.
Took a shot at trying to get the out at second, just in
And
time.
now it's Alex
We
Bregman.
take that hit and immediately erase it.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That misses. Ball one.
Robbie Ray. Castillo can tie second. Robbie Ray unfortunately injured. I think he should be okay.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. They say it went.
2 straight.
God, I'm
through
looking.
there.
Beautiful
And good
location
work there as he
on
gets
the
a
pitch
1,
right
2,
there.
3.
Slider.
Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Julio Rodriguez.
It'd be nice
I
to
think when
maybe
you
knock
contemplate
Houston a
him
little
as
bit
player,
here.
The first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give
Whoa.
one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Whoa. It'd be nice to get Houston kind of more in the more out of the wild card race.
22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Misses inside. 2 balls,
I think
no
Houston is the
strikes.
last series
He's been
we see.
raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Clips the corner. 2-1 now.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside.
Pretty
Are
easy
you
to give up on
watching
that
the
pitch
same
right there.
game?
Started on
What?
the edge of the plate with
He's
the
got a great
spin. You know
feel
it's gonna finish
for his breaking
well
ball.
off the plate.
Missed the slider way outside, gave up 2 home
3-1.
runs in the last inning, but
And he walked him.
I didn't even really have to think about that one.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Mariners.
J.P. Crawford.
I
up
wasn't
next
even
for the
paying
Mariners.
enough
He
attention.
popped out his first time.
He sure did pop out. Yeah, 1 pitch, a cutter.
And that
bad
one
swing.
wrapped
It's a bad
foul.
swing.
Rudder at first with no outs here. Next offering is
Circle
in for
change.
a
That's a
strike.
nice location there.
Righty delivers. And ball 1.
Made that one pretty easy.
And now it's even up.
Also made that one pretty
Recognize that
easy as well.
changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good eye right there.
Wow.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Three-two. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. High fly ball lifted into the air right field.
Under the cutter
Puts it
again
away
with
for the out.
Crawford.
And there's one down.
Dang it. That is not what I wanted to see there.
The first baseman.
I mean, it was a good change in the eye level. I was really committed to the low part of the zone there. That's where he's been
And
throwing
now it's
most of his
cleanup hitter
stuff.
for the Mariners. Ty France doubled his first time up.
Crawford has 2. He's 0 for 2 with 2 pop outs. Both of them have been on cutters.
That misses the
That'd have
zone,
been just like a
and
little
that's ball
high.
1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Way
That
outside.
one misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Rodriguez around second, headed for third.
Ty,
In to score
mother
from
flipping
first, and it's
France.
4-0.
Let's
It's a
go.
run, picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about.
Am I good at
Once
this
in a
video
cage, you're
game?
just hoping you get
Maybe,
the ball
kinda.
game. Right
Every
down
once
the
in a
middle,
while.
Not a whole lot of velocity right on top of it.
Colton Wong now at the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Pitches in for a strike.
Bad swing. Glad I didn't get a piece of it. We're fine. We're fine.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and now they have
Let's
runners at the
go.
corners.
Up next for Seattle. The right fielder. Teoscar.
Nice hit by Colton Wong there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez went down on strikes his first time through.
Yeah, that's...
Pitch
Sinker really
misses,
threw me
and
for a
that's ball
loop.
1.
And Teoscar's last at bat.
At the belt and fires.
That's
Slapped foul. First and third, one down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. And that one
That's
is
fine.
in for a strike.
That is totally
Great
fine.
spot to be in right here.
Wasn't going to do anything with that anyway.
Either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And the righty deals. Swing
Got
and a
me with
miss.
it.
Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a ball.
I pulled my fingers off the buttons. Wasn't even giving myself an opportunity that time. Saw that one pretty well to know, like, don't touch anything.
Swing and a miss.
Didn't know that
Ball,
time.
1 strike.
Too late on it.
In the dirt, gets away from Lee. The tag, and
No!
that's out number 3.
I was way too late. That was.
1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and
Should have
1
just.
left off.
Oh, should
We
have just
head
sent
down to
Colton
the home
home.
half of inning number
I was way
3.
too late.
It's the Mariners 4 and the Astros nothing.
Let's take a quick look at that play. We've had a Ty France like out at the plate scenario before. It's pretty close. I mean, it's not that close.
Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder.
Cal Raleigh
Pedro
will get a
Leon.
fresh count though.
That one's in there, and that is
The next
strike
inning,
4.
which I think is
Castillo, a
kinda
former
helpful.
All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a
I don't know that I
changeup,
would have been
and
able
he works in a
to.
slider.
I don't know that I would have been able to quickly enough
Jack
recognize
Sandias.
and like.
That
I'm
one
already not
misses.
good enough
It's a
at
ball
recognizing
with
when it
2
gets
strikes.
to the backstop to like even just hit LB. But to be able to go like
is fouled
right
off.
and Y seems like a large ask.
The pitch. That's a little bit low.
That's strike 3. Are you, sir? Which game are you watching?
Got it
Yeah,
by
got
him
him.
for the K.
He's
Only
locked
a
in at the
couple-
plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front
Only
there.
a couple
Kinda
of
needs to let the ball travel a little more. His
extra
timing will
pitches
be
there.
back on track.
Obviously not
Good
thrilled
pitch
with
for the
it. That
strikeout.
was very much strike
Here's
3.
Corey Lee. There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. And it's 1-1. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Tyler
thank God he was early
now
on
at
that
the
one.
plate as he swings
Not
through
a
strike
great-
1. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Not
Next
a great
offering
pitch.
is in for a strike.
I think we'll try and go back to the slider here. He wants the sinker. All right, Raleigh. Have a sinker.
Got him looking. Frozen
So that
with
was a
the
strike,
heater
but
at
the other one
knees.
wasn't.
Well,
Whatever.
that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. That to right. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Astros leave 1. They're down 4-0.
Altuve's been a little aggressive on some kind of weird pitches there. He bailed me out of a pretty bad start in his leadoff at bat in the first, and then
And welcome
went
back.
right for the
John
first
Shelby with
pitch
Chris
and bailed me
Singleton,
out of that
and set to
situation
lead
as
off the
well.
fourth,
So,
Cal Raleigh.
all right, Raleigh back up here at the dish.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that one hammered. And it hits the base of the wall. Throws to second.
Oh,
And
throws
he's into
offline.
second with nobody out.
Damn, that guy has an arm. Crawford boxes screw me out of a home run. I knew it was going to happen. I hate the Crawford boxes. Actually, they said they hit the base of the wall. Hold on, never mind. Never mind. They didn't rob me of a home run. I take that back. I rescind that comment. Problem is, I cost myself a run.
So, man aboard, Eugenio Suarez.
And I would have put runners likely on. Actually, probably would have just been first and second.
That one missed.
That's okay, though.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. And that's in for a strike.
That's okay. I'm all right with that. Probably seems like a weird pitch to not swing at, but... Because you could swing at that one instead. Fuck.
Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And up next for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. Doubled in
Early
his first
on it,
AB.
okay.
And he
bad
swings
swing.
and
Too
misses
aggressive.
at the initial offering.
Got a little amped there.
Raleigh, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch
a good take.
downstairs.
Good
and
take.
That is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled
Nope.
off.
Big old nope right there.
Righty to the plate.
Got me with that slider. That was a really nice
Throws him
location.
with a backdoor slider.
Really nice
Back to the
location.
top of the lineup, Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners. And the first offering is not close. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. And that is that.
Just late on that sinker.
Mariners lead 1, but they lead it 4-0.
It's a little frustrating. That's I mean, you get a solid double. I think it's interesting to kind of think about, like, it's a solid piece of hitting. If you get that in the previous inning, I don't get called out at home with Ty France. You kind of just go like, do I try to extend to third because it's pretty quick out and back in?
The pitch.
So I think maybe you hold him.
Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for
Okay.
second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there.
Yeah, one of
He
those
was
weird
ready to swing it on the
animations.
first pitch. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the
Actually
line.
got a little
Could be
distracted
chance
there.
here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
With the
0-1 down. Just missed.
runner.
There's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
No outs. Runner on second.
He just does not like that spot for a strike.
Next
And it's
offering
not
is
like a
fouled back.
location that I really want to fuck with the 96 power yard on
2-2
Alvarez.
down. Just a slow ground ball this time. Tosses to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the short.
Should have been a strikeout. That was a
Now it's the right
Perfect
fielder,
location.
Kyle Tucker.
That is in the
Got a
zone,
throwback.
man.
No batting gloves.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. Oh, and it hits the base. And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
He's only 20 speed. If that stays a little low, or like it doesn't take that big giant hop,
One down.
might be able to
Now
get
it's
to
gonna
it.
be Jose Abreu. There's a strike. Ripped to third and caught.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's
That's a great
just not
play.
coming
Thank you,
off his
Suarez.
bat the way it did early in the
Beautiful
regular
grab there
season.
at the hot corner at third.
Here's Alex Bregman. Caught looking his first time up. That one's in there. Strike one. Next off
Wasn't the
foul
location
back.
I wanted. Too late.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch is popped up. And that is that.
All right, so we give up kind of a weird
Well, they
run.
pick up one
Not
run on
super
the
thrilled with
RBI
it,
single.
but
It's
nothing to
now
be too upset
4-1.
about.
You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Pitching change here. Phil
Okay, they're
Maton.
bringing in Phil
Tight
Maton.
game, so they're looking
51
quality
games, a
pitches out of
5-2
him right here.
record, 10
Gotta do
holds,
his best to keep the
53.1 innings
score
pitched,
right where it
4.22
is.
ERA, 48 to 24 strikeouts to walks,
Phil.
low batting averages,
Digging in,
or
it's
sub
the speedy
240 batting
outfielder,
averages.
Julio
Lefties
Rodriguez.
a little bit better than
This
righties.
is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on
Four
the
seam
field,
at
you can't take your
93,
eye
slurve
off
at 77, slider at 83, sinker at
And the pitch.
92.
him. And a swing and a miss.
Fans come to the
Gotta
ballpark
settle
to
down.
watch
Gotta settle
him
down.
play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Oh, dear God.
And he deals. Hits for average power, the
This is
ability to
3-0
feel
count.
the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And down on strikes. And now 1-1.
I'm really upset with myself
Now
about
it's
that
the
bat.
Mariners DH.
That was 4
J.P.
straight balls.
Crawford.
That is
one's in
literally
there,
the first
0-1.
strike he has thrown.
Activity in the
Or
Houston
first pitch
bullpen.
he's thrown in the
Brian
strike zone.
Stanek up
And he has a
loosening
strikeout.
in the pen. Martinez getting loose as well. One down, base is empty.
Okay. All right.
And now 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side
Slurve.
over to Abreu. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ty.
Ty France will hit next. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Good eye right there.
Ah.
Two outs. Yeah, there's the strike.
I thought that was strike 3. I thought that was strike 3. Whoopsie daisy. That slurve is 76 miles an hour. Oh, I hate it.
The pitch. A little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how
He
you
just
take
does
that.
not
He's seeing
like
the ball out of the
that
pitcher's hand
corner.
really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1.
He got me. Absolutely got me. Well, I'm not watching that shit. Get that
We
fucking
head to
garbage
the
out of
bottom
here.
of the fifth. And now the center fielder, Pedro
The center
Leon.
fielder.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the
That
zone.
is
That's strike
pretty
one.
frustrating. I mean, it's a good call by Dusty Baker. Ooh, good.
Slice down the right side. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
Corey Lee digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Chopper right side. On to France. And a couple of
Not a
quick
great
outs.
route. That ball had a little bit more speed than I realized on it, so I was trying to cut it off,
Base is
but
empty. And now here is Tyler
Castillo really
Whitaker.
helping himself out with some of these putouts.
Last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. That's the
There
third
we go.
out.
Throw out
Inning
that circle
over.
change, even though I
Astros
think it's
go
like his
down 1, 2,
second
3,
best
and this
pitch.
is still a 4-1 ball game.
Try and regroup offensively here.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Ryan Stanek.
They
And
just
he's
go
done
in
a
one
great
pitcher
job
per
keeping
inning.
the ball in the park this year.
I'm a little
Numbers
surprised that
stack
they
up
brought
with
in
some of
a
the
new
best in the
pitcher.
game.
So digging in, Colton Wong. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, dear God. Four seams up at 100, splitter at 91, slider at
Here comes a
89.
pitch. And first offering is fouled
I'm
off.
sure very late.
Wong, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Good eye right there. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
He went 0-2 and then able to even this count up. I need to get some arms up in the bullpen here.
Right-handed reliever. Keeps the
least
at
foul
bat
that
going
one
with
off.
a foul ball.
It's fine. Go with Brash and Murphy. And we might put Murphy in first to try and slow him down a little bit.
And a pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a pitch. Good plate appearance
Wow,
there.
okay.
Able to take the walk.
All right, that works. I will gladly take that outcome.
The right fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners.
Excited to hit into a
Who's
double
0 for
play
2 with a pair of
immediately.
strikeouts.
Everyone get excited.
And ball one to the right fielder. Stanek measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And the 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering misses the mark. Raleigh, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. The pitch. That misses the zone. Ball
Does not
2.
have a lot of control,
Wong, the runner at first,
but he
with
has
one gone
speed.
to
I
the
was
inning.
late on that fastball. Was it like an okay part of the bat?
Now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kicks and fires. And that's ball 4.
Oh, I was like, that was a bummer because that was a high slider. You know, you could try and like mash that. I was looking up there,
First
and then it was a
second,
ball
one
4.
out. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 3-0 finds the
That's
zone.
fine. That's fine. It's a good strategy. Kind of looking up here. Not going to swing anything low. Or at least try not to.
And there's ball 4.
Walks. All right. Don't have a hit on, but do have 3. I have the bases loaded from
Everyone
walks.
gets a walk, Boog.
And now for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. Misses inside. And it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch.
Yeah, that is a spot that has been consistently called the ball. It's irritating as all get out, but it has been consistently a ball. I would be a little irritated if it was a strike in this scenario.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's in for a strike. Bases loaded. 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Yeah,
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch way upstairs. At the belt and fires. Into center. Leon moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. First offering misses.
That is
badly
pretty
for ball
frustrating.
1.
But I am not picking up the speed of this fastball is really getting me. There it is. It's a little late again. 98.
Tardy on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering clips the zone. Count even at 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball. Julio Rodriguez on deck for the M's. That one misses.
Yes, walked in a run. There we go. Wow.
This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tucker makes
I was
the
late on it.
and the inning is
Late on it and
over.
under it.
So
Oh my God! All 3 outs were when I made contact with the ball, and 4 was it 5 walks, 4 walks. Fucking trash. I mean, he knew what he was doing. Dusty Baker knew what he was doing. He brought in a guy who throws 100 miles an hour.
The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Had him a little off balance there, which is good because it wasn't a great slider there.
Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Well, Singy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible.
Fuck
An
off.
MVP in
God damn it, that is a
2017. He's won the
perfect
World
pitch.
Series twice, 6 times the Silver Slugger, 3 times the batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together. Whips it across. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley stands in. 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, that is a surprising strike in that zone. Really surprising strike in that zone, or portion of the zone, I should say.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
Nice play by Colton Wong. Some nice infield defensive plays today. Been really, really helpful.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the bat you want to keep real quiet.
Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
We're going to go right back to the sinker.
Why to kick the pitch?
Got contact
Foul
on that
ball,
one.
it stays
Early?
0-2.
Very late.
And down on strikes he goes.
Wow,
And
they
the
said
inning
he
is
went
over.
around. Not a
Nothing
great
doing there for
fastball.
Houston.
Actually, I
Down
like doing
here,
that. I went,
5-1.
sinker, off speed, circle change, sinker, and then that high inside fastball.
Welcome back.
I think it's a good pitch
Seventh leader, the
compliment.
pitcher on the mound, Rafael Montero.
See if this guy can
Well, he's
maybe
been
throw
excellent
some
against
strikes.
left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
People are going to look at the run time of this video and go, wow, it's supposed to be an extra innings marathon. Nope. We're seeing a lot of pitches offensively. 99 on a 4-seam, 97 on a sinker, 90 on a circle change, and 90 on a slider.
And first
Still late.
offering is fouled off.
Not really all that
And here it
surprising.
comes. Swing and a ball popped up, and he makes
it.
the catch. And there's 1 away.
Oof. J.P. Crawford, my man, my main man. It's just a game for us to forget, buddy.
France getting ready to hit. Swing.
Oh
and a
my
base strike
God.
1.
They can live up in the
Bad
zone
swing. Look at where I was
all
looking.
game if guys will chase it.
Best
That's
swing
just too
timing
much
I've had
velocity.
on a
Hitters gotta look
high,
down in
uh,
the
high,
zone.
high-speed
That one
fastball.
off the mark, and
Really?
the count is 1-1.
Words? What are words? How are words helpful?
There's a strike. That misses the zone. 2-2. There's a line drive to left field. Alvarez racing, makes the catch.
As good
They
as
have
he's seeing the ball out of the
completely
pitcher's
shut
hand,
our
you cannot
offense down
hang
with
a
these
breaking
pitching
ball right
changes.
there.
Not
He is
surprising.
staying in the ballpark.
This is typically how it goes.
Colton Wong. Swing and a
That
miss.
never dropped. That
Strike
never
one.
dropped.
I
What
think
are
he
you
was a
doing,
little
man?
excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Righty delivers. And that's too high. They say it went.
Terrible swing. Oh, God.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Work a walk. That's fine.
Second
That's
walk of the
fine.
game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Mariners. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Now 3-0.
What is happening?
Wong, the runner at first with two gone. And that is
That's
in
fine.
for
Let
a
that one
strike.
go.
And the
a
count
good
is
take
3-1.
right there.
And that's through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay
Everything
focused
on the
pitch.
outside.
The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking. That's the third out. One left for Seattle.
That's a frustrating
Lead this one to
strikeout.
5-1.
Everything, like, I just couldn't get one pitch to just drift like a little bit.
Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Kyle
The
Tucker.
right fielder, Kyle.
Oh, I do. I have pitchers up. Never mind.
And a pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
Looking to get
See, and that's the thing. It's like I just couldn't get one of those
He's been great for this
to walk
team.
him again.
He is a professional hitter.
Bounce to the left side. Over to first. And Tucker is retired.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Abreu.
We are on the same page, Raleigh.
That
Fuck.
misses.
God damn it.
Ball one. That one missed.
That one I pulled right. That one I felt. Don't always feel like I pulled him to the
Right-hander
left or
kick
to the right.
steals. There's a strike.
That one I
It really
felt.
looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then barreling the fastball the opposite field.
Oh,
up
it
into the
just, he
stands.
took an extra
he
step. It's
beats
a
it. He's
beautiful
safe.
play by Suarez over on third. We're not going to have an opportunity to challenge because I'm pretty sure it was, you can see a couple extra steps there at the end, and even, that's an out. Are you serious?
Now it's Alex
We can't
Bregman.
challenge that? He's out. That is a fucking out. Why would you want to be locked in on the pitch, the base running coach? Out. That's an out.
Man.
All right. Don't let it undo you.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's still a beautiful play by Suarez. It's one of those, like,
Strike two.
hard to, it can be a little hard to balance the
Struck
him
him
looking.
out.
I'm
without
surprised
the
that was a
swing.
strike. That location
Couldn't pull
has
the
been
trigger on a
consistently
fastball
called a
at the
ball
knees.
throughout this game.
Pedro Leon.
It's
up next
one of
for
those
the
things where I'm like,
Astros.
I don't know. It's tricky to juggle moving to the left and then trying to like get the throw figured out, you know, preloading the throw.
Up the middle. Takes
There we
it
go.
to the base for the force out.
There we go.
And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Houston. They're down 5-1.
I should probably get a little bit better at that. Thankfully, the infield has been making nice plays to negate the hits that we've given up for the most part. And the only run they've scored was kind of trash anyway.
Welcome back and a new
But
arm
like
on
when
the
I'm
mound
running to the left with
start
Suarez
Ryan
there,
Presley.
to his right, my
32nd
left, our left.
appearance.
Number 55.
He's pulling him, and I'm so locked in on like, is he going to get this ball that I don't think like hold the B button, because I'm already looking to see
And here's
is
the
he going to get a
catcher,
hold of the
Cal
ball,
Raleigh.
and then I need to shift my eyes
This guy,
from
one
that
of the best
up to
defensive
that.
catchers
Probably
going.
shouldn't
Talk
worry
about
about it. Just
framing,
identify
the
where the
ability
ball
to
is going,
block,
and then just hold
catch,
B
and throw.
regardless,
He is at the top of the game.
and just kind of go from there.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk
Slider
about
at 92,
the
four
feet
seam at
of
97,
infielders.
slurve at
This
83,
catcher as
circle change at
well,
90.
Really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them
he's-
from going to the backstop.
Oh, and 2 now.
It's a good take right there.
1 and 2.
Really
Little bit of an
impressive
auto
with
swing
the
mode
way
late
he
on both of
frames,
those
the way that he
previous
sets
pitches.
it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Comes a 2-2. And as well, lots of
Late?
pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really
Oh,
good
early,
defense.
okay.
Struck
Got me.
him out
Absolutely
looking.
froze me.
Frustrating
Absolutely
end to the
froze
at-bat
me.
for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Suarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Hector Neris getting ready to go. Next offering is in for a strike.
His primary is the slider, so I should probably be looking a little lower in the zone.
Bounced up
Oh,
the
there's a
middle.
man back there. I was like, am I going to get a cheap hit right up
Altuve
the middle?
slings to
Absolutely
first.
not.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 out, space is empty. And up next for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. Swings
Why
through
are you
that
swinging
one.
at that?
0-1.
Sometimes
Too busy
a hitter
thinking about a
will
slider
go
that's
up there
probably a
and
missed
guess,
pitch.
And it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss.
I was all
Down
out of sorts
on
there.
strikes
Really bad at bat there
number 3.
by me.
And 1, 2,
Very,
3
very
go
poor.
the Mariners. They're up
Sorry,
5-1.
Trammell.
Welcome back. And now the
Leading up
catcher
for
comes
the
up to him.
Astros.
Corey Lee.
The catcher, Corey.
Castillo back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Castillo feeling
Castillo
real good here
into
with
his
him.
8th inning of
Just
work,
now hitting
see,
into that
he's been good.
caution zone.
He's the type of guy that gets better.
Oh, dear
Oh, this
Lord.
one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just
Just
pulled
couldn't
off of
get
it a little
enough
bit
of it.
right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wow, okay.
Whitaker in now. Takes
Difficulty
ball 1
went up
off
here
the
for
plate.
the pitching.
The 1-1. That one the other way. France gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batter, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that's in there for strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Got him.
Got him.
Picks up strikeout
Wow,
number 7.
second time. We've gotten an out for or a strikeout for out number 3, called on the check swing. So we're going top 9 here with a lead. 5-1 here.
New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
I know that, like, a lot of these innings have been pretty
Presley,
rough.
back to work.
And
Presley,
we only scored
multi-time
one run
All-Star.
after
He
the
features a slider,
after the
a
third, and it was on a
four-seamer,
walk.
a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Popped up.
late.
Altuve settles underneath it. One up, one down.
But hey, it feels good to get to the starter. We get 3 runs off of him in the second inning. We put one more on in the third.
Here's the center fielder.
It's a
Julio
little
Rodriguez.
frustrating that I can't figure out any other pitchers.
And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, that's a pitch you gotta crush.
Now 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Look out!
Ooh, they plunked
And it
me.
hit him.
They
He had
plunked him,
1-2,
bailed me out of
and
that
he ends up
terrible
hitting him
count.
with a pitch.
Well, they went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And first offering is
Am I getting
fouled off.
any better on this timing? Okay, just regular late, not very late or too late. Technically, yes, still not good, but better.
Pitch. Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
They say you win.
It's a bad swing. Ugh, gross. Late on the fastball, early on the off speed.
Goes down looking.
You know what? I thought that was going to be a good take.
Exactly where the catcher
A
set
little
up is where
annoyed
he
with this
threw
dude's
that
strike
pitch.
zone, and it's been annoying all
The
day.
umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
France stands in here, takes ball one low.
We did have the one out at home. That kind of cost us a run a little bit, but once they switched the pitcher, it was. I
And
just
a
felt
pop-off
very
right side, foul
over.
territory.
What's that weird little jump?
Next pitch is popped up. And that's the inning.
Getting a little frustrated. We were getting right to Hall of Fame plus, and I've slowly been sliding down. The fastballs have been getting the fuck out of me, and everything's just felt super
Back
off
here at
balance.
Minute Maid Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. So now the Astros designated hitter, Michael Brantley. That pitch in for a strike.
Again, surprised that
0-1.
is a strike. Has been consistently called a ball. Annoyingly consistently called a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way, Suarez slings to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now back, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
So up next, Yordan Alvarez. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of
Got
time.
him.
First.
Wow.
Yeah, they get the
A little
out on
surprised that that was
Alvarez.
Mateo's ball, but I guess he probably has a better angle on the throw, is what I would assume.
And next will
You
be the
charge
cleanup
it, and
hitter,
you're looking a
Kyle
little
Tucker.
more toward first base. It's more like maybe like more of a 45-degree angle, rather than someone charging directly at it and needing to make a whole turn. Also, not a great throw in the yellow, so very easily could have been an errant throw
And
or
first offering is fouled off.
a ball unable to be
Kicks and
picked.
deals. Check swing, but he went too far. And the
We're
count
going to
is
go
1-2.
circle change here.
On the ground. On the
Game.
first, ball
Complete
And the
game from
Mariners take game one of the series
Luis
on the
Castillo?
road.
Yeah, Luis
It seemed
Castillo.
like from
What
the
am I
first
thinking
pitch of
of?
this ball game,
I-
this
yeah,
guy was
Luis
going
Castillo
to
with a
get it
complete
done.
game.
Quality start, who
Wow.
knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory.
Offense
An
was
excellent
is a
job.
little
Continuing
concerning
to
going
just
into
score
the
when
remainder
catch
of these
put down.
games, but we do save the
Navigated through
bullpen a
this
bit.
ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding.
He picks up win
outing.
number 12. Lance
5-1 is
McCullers
how
drops
it
to
ends.
4-6
For
on the
Chris
season.
Singleton and our entire outstanding
Complete
crew here
game
at
from
MLB The Show,
Castillo.
I'm John
Got off to a
Schaffner.
good start in the
Thanks for
second inning with a
joining us.
couple of home runs, a 2-run blast, and a solo shot. Got one more in the third, then got called out. Probably cost myself a run there, but we kind of made it up by walking in a run later in the game, so everything's fine there. And then the one run that we gave up on the defensive side of things was this absolute trash-ass hit. It was going inside the line. I think Hernandez could have had a shot at it because the runner was only a 20 speed, but because it chipped off the first baseline, or the first base bag, it laid up in the air for so long, it was just not able to
Our final line score tonight.
get there in time. We drew almost as many walks as we had hits in this game. Lance McCullers Jr. only threw one, but we saw at least 4 in the one inning, that in the 6th, and then maybe 1 or possibly 2 later in the game as well. So we put a lot of runners on base, didn't do a great job at cashing them in. I don't think we hit into too many double plays today. I don't know that we actually hit into any double plays, but we did have, like Cal Raleigh was on second with nobody out, and then I kind of fell apart after that. They switched the pitchers in the 5th, and you can see that it's just a bunch of goose eggs up there. We got the 1 run off the walk-in in that 6th inning, and just not. That's where I get a little concerned. I go, oof, the offense does not look great in this scenario. You know, like, got to be able to pick that stuff up a little better. We were about to hit the next level of difficulty in the dynamic difficulty, and then just could not get anything done. Slid back down. So hopefully we can figure it out tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. I have confidence in it. I wasn't sure that Colton Wong hit was going to get out for that 2-run home run, but I'll take it. All right, Luis Castillo. He is your player of the game. Perfect 9 innings, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned. I realized I said perfect 9 innings. That was a little bit misleading, but did throw a complete game today. So he's your player of the game and gets the win. Lance McCullers Jr. a loss. 4 innings pitched. I mentioned the 1 walk. Gave up 7 hits, struck out 4, gave up 4 earned runs. We gave up 5 hits to the Houston Astros, but we were able to turn, I think, at least a double play or 2. We were able to have some nice infield plays to keep runners at their stations, not allowing too much to get. There wasn't too much movement on the base paths, and we didn't give them any walks, so that helps as well. Colton Wong was 2 for 2 with a home run, 2 ribbies. He scored twice. Cal Raleigh, 2 for 3 with a home run, a walk. Or what? That's a double. It clearly says 2B. A home run, a double, a ribby, a run. Ty France, 2 for 5 with 2 doubles, a ribby, and a run. Taylor Trammell, 1 for 4 with a double. We were kind of a doubles machine today. A lot of doubles. I think that's kind of just Houston's ballpark, though, especially once you get past those Crawford boxes. I think that it's like doubles alley or whatever it is over there. So a pretty good game. This is a team that I get a little worried when I play. We weren't able to maybe extend the lead as much as we probably should have, but Defensively, played very, very well. Gambled a little bit with the pitching situation and won. Had guys up ready to roll if we'd given up a hit or maybe two. Probably try to bring in somebody else to try and slow the lineup down. But we kept the big bats quiet that we needed to keep quiet. Gave up 1 run on some garbage. Not terrible. Luis Garcia. He'll be on the mound for the Houston Astros tomorrow, as it looks like they're wearing their 70s tops. 6-3 with a 3.43 ERA. Oh, they probably would wear their what is it? The City Connects for Friday. Well, maybe they don't wear them for. I don't know what they do. Never mind. I was thinking if Seattle wears their. It doesn't fucking matter. Garcia 6-3 with a 3.43 ERA. He loves Halo. Big fan of it. That's why his ERA is that. He'll be on the mound for the Astros. George Kirby with an 11-3 mark. A 1.71 ERA is on the mound for the Seattle Mariners as we look to take game number 2 from Houston in Houston as we rapidly approach the All-Star break. You can see there, perfect 10-0 in our last 10 games. We are 66-20, feeling good through 86 games. And I've been doing a lot better, kind of winning some of these closer games. You know, we give up the 1 run, but it doesn't crumble into like a bunch of hits and a bunch of runs and disaster. We're able to kind of eke out a victory in San Francisco. We give up a 3-run blast. It's frustrating and irritating, but we can hold on, pick up a victory. Spots where I feel like I've been susceptible in the past have been improved at least in this season, and that's why we're out to such a fantastic start. Started the dynamic difficulty. I think I played 5 spring training games, so the dynamic difficulty felt like it was fairly well set, and we've been off to a very, very good start. Hope to continue tomorrow in Houston for the final 3 games before the All-Star break. Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game will both be on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex at 6 p.m. on their respective days. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel for game number 2 of this series. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. I don't know why I saved on camera, but I did it. So, good sports. Go Mariners. See you tomorrow.